Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to TGC Tours as I continue to just try to get a tour card at the start. So we're in week 36, week 35, not a great result. I ended up with plus 58. I ended up 36th out of 37, so not a lot of people playing last week for some reason. Maybe with the holiday in the US or something, folks were like, yeah, I'm not going to bother this week, or who knows. Obviously we're getting late into the season too, but things are what they are. So we're here at Tobacco Road Meta for the Gainesville Open. Let's see what things look like. Fairways and greens firm, green speed medium fast as the defaults. I've not really looked at the tees, but I guess this is always a good thing to be aware of. So we're kind of at the middle tees here, I guess. The white. And then low wind speed. So we've got firm, and then moderate, or whatever the speed was, the 7. So that is where we sit.
Hello there, and a big fat welcome from me, John McCarthy, to PGA Tour 2K23. So great to have you as part of the game.
All right.
We have a par 5.
Gonna move over a little to the left, given how this lands.
And we'll take it from there.
So, as always lately, I've taken a look at this course ahead of time. I think there's water on one hole. Other than that, I'm not going to be, losing balls or anything, so that's always helpful. But definitely a bit of a unique course is all I can say. There are some comments that this is a real course in North Carolina. I mean, it shows up as fictional in the course the course description when you look at it online. But I've gone to the practice green and again not hit the balls, but just taken practice swings. I've done at least 50 this morning and I'm all over the place, so I don't know if working at it helps or not, but let's get into this.
Ooh, that's
clearly not. So there we go. At least we're in the fairway.
And second shot.
Suppose there's that for us. But you can see, we've got these little paths. We've got all kinds of fun here. All right, I was wondering if I'm going to clear that. I'm glad I did. Oh, it's all right. A lot of times it just kind of rolls into the place. But not too bad on that. We're going to gain some yardage. So I think I'm going to stick with what I have here. Wow. Where is this going to go? I think this is really going to kick off. I could be really, really wrong. No, I appear to be pretty right. So I'll take that. Oh, that rolled so far.
Yeah,
I was really hopeful when that landed.
Looking at a 10-foot putt here.
All right, straight on. One of the things I have done, there's been some feedback, and I've tested it on basically a round and a half, and found it to be maybe 100% accurate, or accurate enough to take action on. How about that? Is that the default power set from the game's actually pretty good. So I've stopped adjusting the front and back, and I'm just really trying to deal with what I see on the lie or on the contours. The difference is I do have to find the spot for the power and really hit it perfectly or really close to it.
It's getting there.
So there you go. So it barely made it, but it did make it. And so I've had decent
Par 4
results,
ahead of you.
but I had one round, so the round that got posted yesterday was the first round I played with that knowledge. And again, I think for the putting, which is where it was at, you know, where the change was at, I think everything worked okay. I was spraying balls all over the place. That didn't work okay. So if I can get on the greens in time, I seem to do okay, and at least 2-putt most of the time.
Whew, that's
Oh,
shanked.
come on. 2 in a row?
I think I lost it.
2
Let's
in a
get out of
row?
this. This is
I mean,
a little
really?
spinachy for my liking.
Oh my God. Come on.
You lost it in a canopy?
I think because it was so thick, it treated it as
that's too bad.
trees, and I lost
Third
some
shot.
distance, so that sucks. I'm going to back this off one. I think it's going to fly off again.
Well, not the purest of strokes.
A little too far over. So not as nice of a approach as I
setting
had
up now in the
before.
bunker. Let's see what you got.
Oh boy. Those
Setting
are
up on
always
sandy
challenge
old
on
lie.
these. Oh my.
Let's see how you do from the green side rough.
Oh, this is terrible. I just lost 2 strokes.
Yeah, let's see if we can drop
Alright.
this one for the triple.
Not bad. Pretty slow, so I'm gonna move it. Well, I don't know. I don't know that it's that little, so.
This putt's going.
Alright. Solid putt, but damn.
Right now you're 2 over. Let's see what happens here on the 3rd hole.
Oh, and I can, like, feel the nerves. So this sucks, because this is how I start to have immediate problems. Because I just was like, oh, I started so well, and now I've just had the +3. Oh my God. And this is that mental headspace that I always struggle in.
Great
All right.
swing.
At least I got a good shot, thank goodness. Oh, wow.
You'll be all right there.
What a hill.
This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do.
All right. Wow. Trying to read this. It's kind of all over the place. I think it's just, honestly, really, really close to neutral. This is a tough one to find. Well, not as neutral as I hoped,
no.
but
Here we go. Tapper
again,
on in.
solid 2-putt.
Head on to the next
If
hole.
I can get close
All
like
right, we're
that,
sitting at 2
those
over.
are always good.
And
If I
teeing
can
off
just
now
make
on
sure
a
I'm not
shorter par 5
driving
hole.
past the hole like crazy. Alright, what have we got? 417. Alright. Ooh, a little too
think
close
this
to
is
the
heading to the
rough. I don't
fairway.
like that. Alright.
Okay, about 170 yards to the pin.
So you can see, just kind of sand everywhere. I don't know how else to describe the course. So you're, you know, constantly hitting out of bunkers. Yeah. Oh, we're going to end up on...
Something want to miss.
We're going to end
This is
up
your
on the
third
rough
shot.
there. Let's see. Can I do normal? No. Alright, so 55 to the pin. We're going to lose, say, 14. It's going to put me at 63. That's 12. That's going to put me at... I guess this is it. This just does not seem like a great result. Alright, not bad. But more longer than I'd like from the hole. Yeah, that would be lovely, but it's a long way, 24 feet. Ooh. So let's be careful here. Ah, that went off the blade a lot more. And wow, that, oh boy, that rolled.
Okay, 11 feet to deal with.
This is a long way. I'm not liking the bead behind me. It's pretty quick, which seems to imply a big break again.
It could be a good one.
Oof.
That's what you wanted in there for par.
That was close. Again, I'd love to have birdied that hole, but 24 feet's a long way. I mean, those are not going to fall every time. Probably even very often. Alright, this is always an interesting hole, because it kind of guides you over there. I mean, again, 44-foot rise, so that's basically almost 14 yards back. So all I can do is really hit it this way, hope to get up on something. Alright, solid. Let's see what kind of bounce we get. Oh, you're kidding me.
Okay, greenside sand. Let's see what you have.
Wow, you are kidding me. Alright, a little further than I would have liked.
Coming up.
Alright, very little movement, if any. So I'm not going to do much. Because this is where I always get messed up. So I've kind of figured out... Well, I think I figured out. Ah, it moved more than I thought. Again, a little longer than I would have liked, but I think firm and straight.
That'll do nicely.
Oh my goodness. Woof. I'm a little nervous. I've had feedback of, you know, don't just go to the edge of the cup if you know it's going to break. Like you're basically removing the half of the cup to begin with. But every time I've tried that, I then end up lipping out on the other side. So I don't know what to do with that, in all honesty. This hole I hate, because as you can see, it's like the thinnest. It's like you should be hitting it from 90 degrees, you know, either way. Where you have a nice long, thin thing where you have a little bit of movement, but you're not getting that option. Okay, well, as good a shot as I'm going to get. Ah, a little far, but not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Up here, nestled into this greenside rough.
Ooh.
There's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done.
All right. I was not expecting that one,
you are sitting at one
but
over par.
We'll take it.
And teeing up now on the 7th.
All right. I pull this back to the 3-wood because otherwise I think it's almost a guaranteed in the rough with the downhill we're dealing with. Continue to hit relatively fast. Again, the nice thing with this course is it's got
good shot.
Usually pretty wide fairways.
10 yards to the pin.
All right, wow. All right, so you can see a lot of downhill, kind of tiered. I'm going to try over here and see. Nice, I like it.
Come on, kick left.
Go, oh, be far enough. Not quite.
For the approach.
More of the energy taken to move to the left than it was to do anything else. Alright, this has got a good good break to it. I think it's a little more than that. I don't know. Maybe not. So maybe if I hadn't done those last couple touch-ups.
This putt's good so far. And dropping it on into the cup.
2 birdies, a lot of par.
Just 1 over at the moment.
So
okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole.
just need to get up that little notch. All right. So we're going to gain 9 yards plus 2, so we're really going to gain 11. In theory, this is too far. This doesn't seem like it's far enough, but given that I usually get, you know, a little overpowered swing, I think I'm going to go with this. Yeah. And then again, all that preparation goes out the window when that happens.
Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole.
All right, so we're going to lose 4.5, 10. Yeah, this should be about what I need. Question is, man, what is it? Where is it lying? Hard to say. It looks like it's going that way. Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
7-footer here.
A little further than I would like again. I wonder how deceptive this really is. Oh boy. I'm going to go over there. That's what it looks like to me. It almost feels like I should go a little more. Oh boy. Well, people can give me some feedback. Oh my God. And if I hadn't moved that last bit, all right. I've got to ignore that last little pull, I guess. It's the only way I know to correct my reads, is kind of like learn from what I'm doing. Sweet.
Hopefully this sticks to the
bounce in. Oh, ooh. Surprised it didn't kind of straighten out. Yeah, this one's tough. I tend to hit onto that back swale way more than I'd like. I'm going to leave it with the pitching wedge. We'll see how this plays out. Okay. As good a swing. Bounce in, bounce in, bounce in. Not bad, not bad.
That's safe. This one's 17 feet.
All right. A little bit of a trough. Oh boy. I'd love to get a birdie on this. I really would. Now I feel like I should go back a bit. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh my God. I cannot for the life of me.
All right, this one for par. This putt's tracking.
For the life of me, I cannot get these.
And 2 strokes above par currently.
All right.
And here we go. Par 4 in
front
front of us.
9. A little bit of wind. Sometimes I'm curving around those trees. I draw and fade. I know those are the words. I don't know which one's which. I don't know if someone tells me if I'll ever remember. But shouldn't have to do that this time. Okay. Should be solid. It's pretty flat in the middle there, if I recall.
All right, second shot on the 10th.
All right. Gain 3 yards plus probably another 3 with the wind. So we're going to pull back a bit. I think with everything, this will be okay. Or not. Interesting.
Not positive. Could be
interesting.
rough, this is our 3rd shot.
Oh boy, is that all? No, it's not downhill, actually. I don't know. I'll do a little bit of slowdown. Alright, just stop it.
Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Good job on
Almost too firm. It did not seem that way, but
that one.
when
And
that
right now you're
took
just 2
off,
strokes above par.
I guess I didn't really look at the green and see. Maybe it
Teeing
was
up now on the
downhill.
11th.
It just seemed to have some pace on it that I wouldn't have expected. This one's, again, one that's tricky. I don't know how else to say it. I'm going to try it this way. So yeah, I'm always nervous about, oh, don't hit that tree. Alright, it didn't, but it's probably going to,
And what are you
bounce in.
thinking?
That's
what
what
are
I
you thinking
thought.
on this fairway bunker? Let's see what
I'm
you got.
thinking that it's stinking. I'll go with a normal just because I should. So we're going to drop 11. That's going to put me at 100. Plus we've got about 8 that we're losing. So this might work. I mean, it might be... God, is it short? There's not a lot of room there. But anything beyond that... seems much too far. I don't know. I'm going to change the loft a bit here. Alright, let's see. Alright, we did get there. That's what I needed.
Good shot.
Just wanted to make
And
sure I was
you've got
on and didn't
this
come
to take your
short and
score down
fall
to
in.
even par.
Because then it's almost a wasted shot at that point. It's just terrible. So there's a tiny bit of return right by the hole when I'm going slow is the problem. But man, this looks like it's really gonna go. I mean, look how fast that bead is moving by my feet. So I'm gonna really go out here. Alright, not bad, but
Rolled right
just
by.
not what I needed.
It's 9 feet away.
God, that's still pretty long. Alright.
So far, so good.
I like it.
Look at you go.
Look at me go.
Okay, sitting at
Yeah.
1 over par. Looks like a par 4 for this one.
Alright. So, we've got that little blip out there. You can see it looks like the fairway's sloping over to the left. So hitting up top is definitely what I want to do.
Ouch.
Too fat. Oh my goodness.
Get out of
Oh
there.
boy.
Well, this should
Really?
be fun. See if you can get out of this pine straw and into something.
Oh my
little
god,
nicer.
really? Oh, this is just gonna be horrendous.
Where's this one going?
Thank God. I was thinking I was
Okay,
gonna be
here's our
hacking in
third
the
shot.
trees for a long time. Thank goodness for that. Alright, what if there's probably a, oh, it's a heck of a lie. Wow. I'm going way out here. No, the slow killed me.
Here's your 4th shot.
Darn it. Not what I was hoping for. Oh, go in. Oh, that would have been lovely if I could have saved the par there. But no,
And setting up here for the bogey.
that's a long way. And we've got some movement off the blade, I think. God, this is going to hurt.
This
Come
one's
on.
on a good line.
Come on.
That's in there for bogey.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna hurt if I miss. Because then it's a
Okay, 2
double
over par
bogey.
at
I
the
mean, a
moment.
bogey's bad enough, but...
And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole.
Alright, this is another one that's just... It doesn't roll very far, I found, so I should be okay if I can get a good shot.
Oh, this one's slicing, I think.
Again, I'm really not
Well,
thinking
good
about
branches.
it, but
This is
clearly
out of the second cut here.
something is happening. Let's see. Alright, that's the best I can do. I do not know. God, I hate going this far out, but I think I have to.
I'm sure you didn't plan that one.
I mean, not bad, actually. I mean, as far as the power.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I mean, I had
This
the
one's in
path. I
third.
stayed in the gray, even though I shrunk it. Alright, 7 feet up. I'm going to stick with what I have. Just going to move a little to the left with the lie. More to the left than I thought, but should be okay. Oh, terrible bounce. Terrible bounce. My goodness.
Decent approach there.
It's like a pinball
All
machine.
right, 36-footer. Let's see what you do.
Wow. All right. Real fast movement to the left and then very brief. So the question is, how hard do I go? And again, we have so much power to begin with. Ooh. This one is just a challenge. So definitely want to find this. Nah, it didn't move as much as I thought. Slow down. All right.
And good luck here. 6 feet to go.
Should be okay. I do not want to go by. That's for sure.
Looking pretty good.
Oh,
Boom. There's your par.
too close. Normally I would have
Alright,
hit
you're
that
sitting at
to
2
kind of
over.
power through the break there, but if I missed that, that was going down the hill,
We've got
and
par 3 on this one.
it was going to add 2-3 strokes to that hole. So I had to do what I did, but I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Alright, this one again is another tricky one. I tend to usually go 2 down. I'm not in the water here yet, so I should be okay, as long as, once again, I have a solid stroke. And we did. We're right at the pin almost. Alright.
Yep, that's going to do just nicely.
So, even 2, I mean, heck, I could have
birdie.
almost gone down 3, but I think that would have been tempting fate. That would have required almost perfection. Man, this is a big break again. Pretty much the whole way. It slows down as you get closer to the hole, but it did not move as much as I was thinking.
Here we go. This next one for par.
That should make this pretty solid. All
And that was
right.
a good putt.
So, again, if I can be
Alright,
that
2 over
close,
par at the moment.
it's almost a guaranteed
Got a
2 putt.
par
I'm never
4
going
in
to
front
say
of
it's
you on this one.
guaranteed, because, you know how that all works. Sweet. A little too far over, I guess.
We'll get it back.
I really like that shot, but
Good luck with your
not
second.
quite
here
what
on
I was
15.
thinking was going to happen. So 63, but we're down some. Yeah, the problem is if I flop, we're still losing that distance. So I'm going to go up here because it's going to take off 14. Nah, I'll go back here. Wow. Yeah, this is kicking. This is kicking. Oh my God. How did that happen?
Setting up here now for our
I
third
think I was
shot.
too deliberate is what it was. Alright, we're going to lose 5, so I need to go back because we're also losing 3 for the, or gaining 3 for the distance, so it was like a net of 2. Ooh, we're getting a little roll back. Not enough.
Not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot.
Yeah, not a
This
whole
one
lot
to
of
save
work.
par.
You're crazy. You're a crazy man. Alright, I'm not going to go too far again. Ooh!
Well, it's going right by the hole.
Darn, that was close. Again, I
One's 7 feet
resisted the urge to overdo it.
away. Looking good.
Oh, that one hurt.
Okay, this one can drop for the double bogey.
Again, off the blade pretty
You're currently
substantially.
sitting at 4 over par.
Wow,
Teeing it up on a par 4 for this
that one hurt. Alright, so this one, yes, I remember this hole. So it's up, but it's almost a guaranteed around the trees type of thing. So it's like if I can hit it well, it works out nice. It did not curve quite back what I needed, but
And let's get out of this beach here.
again, it could be worse. This is like too hard. God, I hate this. Because this is then what tempts me to partial swing, and then I flub it. So it's like, rather than be my own worst enemy, let me just go with this shot, even though I really don't like splash shots as much. God, where is that going? It seems like it's going to kick out. Alright, well, we got a perfect. Ooh, nice roll back. I like that. Alright.
Okay, from the
So
sand to the
hopefully
green.
a
I like
straight
this
shot.
progression.
Ooh, not a
If
straight
this
shot.
drops, you can go down to 3 over.
Holy moly. I'm trusting that power. I'm not comfortable with it. It looks like it's gonna fly past the hole, but although it's almost no shot here, so. Ah!
Ooh. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with.
Alright.
And that will go.
It will go, but I need birdies. I
Here we
want to
go.
pull my
Hole number
score down a
17, ready
bit.
to go.
Another one of these ridiculous greens. So I'm going to go back 1 because we're losing almost 13 or gaining almost 13 yards with the elevation. So that would put me at 125. Like I'd be right there. But with the high loft of a 9-iron, I'm hoping there won't be much of a roll. You know what? That's too far over as well. The wind is not blowing hard to the side. So I'm going to get closer. Sweet. Alright, land and lay. Okay.
Sweet. And if you sink this, you could go down to 3 over par.
Now again, it looks like it's going to break pretty hard off the blade. I was tempted to move it
Heading
again.
towards the hole.
Oh, and now I should have moved it again. God! Oh, I just can't get these reads.
And for the par.
Like, I'm like, no, I'm going to resist the urge to move it. I said I wasn't going to do it. And then that time, if I had tapped it a little bit, it might have gone in.
And that'll do nicely.
Ay, ay, ay.
And that's
I mean, again,
4 over
doing
for
it,
you.
continuing over time,
Best
the
of luck.
experience will
Final
just
hole of
get
this
me
one.
there. I know I'll get better at reading, but my goodness, those are hard to swallow. Ah, I was thinking about it too much.
And through some branchy
What?
stuff. here.
Where? Oh, thank God.
That's a shame.
Oh, I didn't even know there was an out of
Third
bounds on
shot.
this course. Well, that's a bad lesson to learn at this point. A little better, but not really.
Not sure where this one's gonna end
Yeah.
up. Could be rough.
Yeah.
All right, first cut. Let's do this.
This is not a good ending here. Man, where's this gonna go? All right, not bad, not bad. Stop, stop.
I'm okay with that.
Problem is,
Okay,
this is
18
already
feet to the
bogey,
cup.
and if I don't make it, we're looking at double at least. Come on, come back, come back.
And that is all
Thank
she wrote
you.
today for you, dropping that last putt
At
in there
least
for
stop
bogey.
the bleeding. +5.
Okay, as we head our separate ways, that's 5 over par
Just
for you.
again, it's not gonna
Well, I had a
do
good time
it.
out there today.
I need
I'm,
better than that.
Happy that you brought me along for the ride.
So
And hopefully we'll see you real soon.
we tried and worked hard for this first round, and that's the result. Again, no wind, nothing but bad, too crazy. I mean, I did have my first 2 tee shots ripped off terribly. So there's definitely room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, but a couple wayward shots. I had the one hole where I just, I think the third hole then that I had a nightmare time getting out of the sand, and that I think I blew 2 strokes there. I mean, so you just, even with those discussions right there, we could potentially have 4 strokes saved if I had all those shots cleaner. So I definitely see the path. It's just executing, and that has just been the challenge. It is so difficult at master difficulty level to that margin for error, it seems so small. So I just keep working at it, and hopefully you'll keep following along and enjoy the ride with me. If you've enjoyed this and haven't dropped a like, please consider that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. It helps with reach of the channel and notice. Whether it's been, there have definitely been an increased number of likes, so I do thank those people that are doing that, because I don't know if they correlate, but I would imagine they do, but definitely had more notice, more subscribers, more views. And that's the type of thing to get engagement, get more people here, providing feedback, encouragement, kick in the pants when necessary. All those things are important to ultimately get me over this hump. So appreciate everybody who's following along and trying to help, both in the Discord and in comments. And again, I encourage people for these to jump over to the Golf Sim chatter in the Discord. That's kind of where the ongoing conversation is happening, and I think it's just better to do it there than trying to piece together things across multiple comments, because especially if I want to look back at some feedback someone's given, it's hard to remember what video was that on or whatever, and sometimes I then can't find it, where if it's in the Discord, I know it's somewhere in that thread, and I can dig around and have a much better chance of finding it. If you're not a subscriber, please consider that as well, and I will see you next time.